Please note, it is illegal to hunt hogs in the state of Tennessee, but there are exceptions. Certain WMAs allow hog hunting during big game seasons. For a list of those, please refer to your Tennessee hunting guide. In addition, landowners have a special exemption to allow them to kill hogs. Along with that exemption, there are also certain provisos, such as being able to shoot at night and to bait even during big game season. For my part, I have permission to do all of these on this particular land from our landowner. That exemption is given to the landowner by TWRA. It specifically spells out what is allowed to be done in controlling hogs on that particular property. At the end of every year, I report how many hogs I've killed, the means of taking, as part of the program. Alright, the first part of hunting hogs, of course, is to identify the hogs. And what's really bizarre is that since I've had cameras out here for the last couple of years, they're actually totally different groups, and you recognize them generally by the big sow. You can see that is a big sow right there, and with a piglet right behind her. Sometimes the groups are really big, sometimes they're smaller, but they are a matriarchal society, and the boars tend to be by themselves all the time, and they don't really come around with the rest of the pack.
Alright, here we are in beautiful East Tennessee. Just waiting for some pigs to come in tonight. I shot my rifle up here earlier, so they may not come in tonight, but still I'm ready to go. Got my 308 sighted in, 25 yards, which is a quick sight in, but it should be fine because the hog feeder there is only about between 30 and 40 yards away, depending on what side of it you're looking at. So I should be ready to go here in a little while as it gets darker and darker. On the feeder, I actually put one of those security lights, so when they get close, the lights come on, and that'll tell me that they're there. Otherwise, I'm going to have to keep shining a light looking for them. So it is kind of a cheating way to see them, but the thing is, if you leave it out there long enough, they get used to the light, so it doesn't really bother them. And I noticed that when they feed, you can shine a police light on them, and they're not going to move. So, like I say, when they get occupied, the bait site tonight is mounted up with some apple-flavored corn and topped off with some delicious strawberry Kool-Aid. They had it on special at Dollar General, so I grabbed a couple of cans, and I'm ready to rock and roll. That is just like the secret of hog baiting is Kool-Aid. They absolutely love it. So anyway, I'm going to sign off for now, and maybe I'll get some pictures with a dead pig in a little while.
This is just a view out of my blind. You just notice I've got the thing jacked up. I really think that blinds are made for short people because I have to almost crouch down to see out of it. So I went ahead and grabbed a green stick and just pushed the blind up so that I could not have to squat down to look out of the silly thing. Also, my gun has a light on it, and it doesn't really do you any good to have the light shot into the side of the blind instead of out on the target. So modified the blind a little bit, so what the heck, so I get a better shot now. Alright, this is my rifle mounted up on an invention that my friend Jim Massengill and I worked on called the Catamount. The Catamount allows you to put a full-size digital camera along with the next to your rifle or shotgun. Really good idea if you're hunting with your kids and you want to take a picture of it and don't really want to try holding the camera, because the camera basically just follows the gun wherever it goes. And that allows you to be hands-free, so you can really experience and enjoy what's going on there. It also just serves as a regular camera tripod, so just like those earlier pictures, how steady they are, the Catamount does allow you to do that as well. I've mounted lights on mine, cameras. Sometimes I have 2 cameras on it. So that's always it's a very versatile product to use, and really like it. Alright, this is just a quick example to show you what the light looks like through the camera. The problem is there's just not enough light from the camera to see the animal when it comes in, but I could see just fine through the scope. So I was just getting ready to leave, and just as a happenstance, I flipped on the light on the gun, and there were a whole group of hogs standing there. I really don't know how many, because with the light you can't see a lot of depth. You kind of just see the ones that are closest to you, and you don't really realize how many are far behind. So I just took a second, flipped the camera on, and took a shot. I just hit him one time right in the head, and that was it for him. So pretty quick and easy score. I just wished I had turned on a light a little sooner, because they probably were over there for 20 minutes or so, and I'd never even realized it. All right, here he is with my rifle. I drug him out from under the corn just in case some more came in. Uh, if you look at my rifle, it's a Browning automatic rifle, 308, holds 5 shots. On it I have a Redfield scope when they were made by Leupold/Redfield. And on top I have a flashlight, and the flashlight's unique in the fact that it has an elevation and a windage just like a rifle sight, so you can really focus it in on a small spot. So when you look through that sight, it looks very, very bright, and of course the sight is amplifying the picture as well. So you get a really nice clear shot in the dark, even with that red light.